Hi gang, welcome to geometry. This is section 1-1 and glad to have you with us in this class. The first thing we're going to have to do for geometry is just talk about some notation, the way we in geometry talk about things and the way they are denoted on the paper. All right, so I'm going to work a few examples from your worksheet from section 1-1 and I'm going to do number 1. And what you're supposed to do is describe what this is or what it means in geometry. And you see a TQZ. Now on your worksheet, they're lowercase letters, but they really should be uppercase. And so I'm going to write them that way, and I want you to write them that way in your worksheet too. TQZ with no other description or markings is actually a plane, a flat plane that goes through the 3 points T and Q and Z. So the way I'm going to describe this is a plane. I'm not going to write through T, Q, and Z, but we need to understand that that is true. Now look at example number 2 in your worksheet, and it's PR, and it's got this line over the top, but no arrows. That is line segment from P to R. P to R, I don't know what I said before, but P to R. So this is, I would write segment PR. All right, that's line segment. Now number 7, this little squiggly, what does that mean? Well, it means similar. I'm going to write similar. We'll talk about similar more later in this course, but similar really just means two shapes are exactly the same shape, but they may be different sizes. Okay, so triangles are exactly the same shape of triangle, but one's blown up bigger than the other one. Those are similar. All right. If you just had two letters, S and N, this is number 8, by the way. If you just have two letters, S and N, with no other markings, that's a distance. That is the distance from S to N. It's like some measurement, some number. All right, so I'm going to put distance. And that will be my answer. All right, next number 11. This is M with a little funny L-looking thing, and then BAE. This means measure. That means angle, and this is BAE. So this is the measure of angle BAE, and that's what I'm going to write. Measure of angle BAE. I can use the angle symbol in my description on this one. Now number 16, an equals with a squiggly over the top. That means congruent. Two shapes are congruent. Remember that similar meant that they're the same shape but different sizes? Well, two shapes are congruent if they are the same shape and exactly the same size, both. All right? So this is congruent, and that's what I'm going to write. All right. A little geometry notation.